Is that pollen?
Psychiatrists believe that prolonged exposure to the stimulus of alcohol will nevertheless pervert. Come join the fun with no legitimate outlet. You probably think there couldn't be anything worse.
Oh, yes.
Hey!
We're back.
Yeah. Welcome to the Troy and Scotty Show. I am Troy.
I am Scotty B.
And I'm still wondering why anybody would tune in to hear what the hell we have to say.
They're most likely related.
Okay.
That's our audience right now.
Yeah.
Friends and family, I think. Immediate friends, immediate family, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I it's weird today, so I think I might be a little tipsy today because I have fought, and Scotty, if you guys can see Scotty, he's a little dark. He's feeling a little love. He's feeling a little love in his room right now. So, but
yeah.
I try hard as hell, and you can help me, Scotty. I try hard as hell to not start drinking before 3.
Well, that's a lofty goal sometimes.
Yeah. So today was really hard. Look, we got K-Dub Myers in the house. K-Dub, Sherry Lou, my mom was on there because I told her to, and
nice.
Patty's all Scotty's in the dark. I know, we know.
Dude, something's weird. Like this is true. Like the camera was working fine. It's not working now. It works when I use my app. It's not working through the website. Something is amiss.
But it's kind of sexy though.
Yeah, it's not as dark in here as you think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually blinded right now.
Yeah, but that being said, I didn't start drinking before 3. I started actually at 3:30. And
okay, good.
But I was fighting every bit of me. I wanted to start drinking at 11 today. I mean, it's so sad.
Yeah. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you feel that way. That you just want to get on it. But man, for me, it's coffee right away, like straight away coffee.
Yeah.
That's a priority for me, actually. In fact, it's a point of contention in the household that if the pot of coffee is not ready, set timer going, and we're rolling by the time this thing gets started, I'm out. That's it, man. I'm in big trouble. So, yeah. It's got to happen.
Yeah, my wife is the best. She's got the coffee all waiting for me. I just turn it on. She's awesome. Something's been bugging me, and I just kind of wanted to get off my chest real quick before we go into some quarantine revolutions here. So, actually, this is a quarantine revolution, so let's do it. Here we go. It's a revolution. Revelation.
I'm in the dark. I don't know why.
Oh, my gosh. It is a revelation. That is so funny. Okay, so here we go. So I am out there with all the masks and everything going on. I am wondering a couple of things. I see people driving all alone with masks on.
Yeah.
Like full bore, like, and I don't get it. It's like, I don't know what they're protecting themselves from, but to me, that's so frustrating. I just want to scream at them to say, you don't have to wear your mask in your car. Yeah. Another thing real quick. And when they're walking, and when they're like outside walking solo, like walking solo, it's like, it's not like sprayed throughout the atmosphere. It's like, you're just don't get close to people and you're outside. It's so that stuff just frustrates me.
Well, I don't know. I think in this day and age, the truth is I know a couple people who've acquired COVID-19, which is friggin' scary. They're better now, thankfully, but it's uncertain how that happened. And I don't know how long particulate lives in the air. I haven't done the science, but if somebody wants to drive around their car wearing a mask and they want to be Darth Vader, go ahead, be Darth Vader. I'm okay with it, but yeah, I mean, it is a little weird, man. It is very weird. I mean, mind you, I've seen people walking around 4 or 5 months ago at a Costco wearing a mask. They just do. Some people have a compromised immune system, and this is just sort of a way of life for them.
But in their car, I mean, are they going to? Are they going to catch something from themselves, or maybe they're driving someone else's car?
It's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know.
So I just had to get it out. I won't mention it again. So phase 1 went into effect this week. Did you take advantage of it or what?
No, not in the slightest. I did not. I actually was, thinking about that too. It's just like, man, you're an avid golfer and fisherman, an angler of sorts. And I don't know, man. First of all, did you miss it so much? Did you miss it? I guess with it being off season, it was sort of a weird deal. Like you're not going to be jumping out there, but
yeah.
I mean, did you miss it? And of course, and then second of all, did you actually take an opportunity to go ahead when this opened up on Tuesday?
Yeah, I was excited. I was excited for the fishing, right? So I went out yesterday. I loaded up my kayak. I was going to just make it simple. I've got me and my son Zach have a little boat that we take out. But you go out your kayak, you throw out your pole. The fish right now, I heard. So I went and bought some worms, and I heard people were catching their limits like in 20 minutes. It's like, the fish are hungry. So I was like chomping at the bit. I was, get me out there. So loaded my kayak. I had a couple hours to get out there, and I arrived there to the park that I go to close by, Cottage Lake, closed. Gated. I was so pissed off. It was such a bummer. So, I mean, it was like the most letdown. I was like,
yeah.
I think I went home and like sucked my thumb and fell asleep because I was so excited to get back out there because kayaking and fishing are two of my things that I love to do solo that are just really, that's my thing. It's my thing. It's not, I don't share it with anybody. And when me and my son go, we do it together, but it's just kind of what I do. And it just bummed me out. And then to find out, like today, so that bummed me out. So I said, it's not going to be open for a while. Then I streamed it. I Googled it. And it's like, they're open today.
Oh, right. So some of them have been closed until today. Like they weren't going to start on a Tuesday. They're starting on Friday.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah. Those sons of bitches. So King County, for those of you who like this stuff, King County parks are open today. They're open today. The docks are open for fishing, and you can get out there. The water's open, so get out there. I missed out today. Now I'm going to have to go to, deliver for Amazon tomorrow, so I'm going to miss out. I'm going to try to sneak out at the very end with my son to do a little fishing. But yeah, but I was kind of bummed. Kind of bummed.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But the phase one, just to let people know, people are probably in the know with this. Spiritual drive-ins are open.
Spiritual drive-ins.
Yeah, spiritual drive-ins. So I don't know if you've ever been through one. I've never been through one, but it's.
Wow, we walked through the drive-in wedding chapel in Las Vegas.
We did, and we faked wedding photos. I remember that.
I honestly almost married my wife that weekend. I almost did.
But we took pictures.
4 years early. We did. We took pictures.
And we posted them saying, guess what? Fill in the blank. And it was all a sham.
I totally would have done it then too.
Yeah. So landscapers, they're allowed to go do things. And I think most families are ecstatic because they're so sick of working in their yard to just hire someone to take care of that stuff.
I thought you said manscapers.
Manscaping is also open. You know, we got the Brooks. The Brooks are on the line. We just want to do a little shout out to
Jason. What's up, Jason?
Jason and Elizabeth. We love you guys. And bring me some wine from Amazon. Okay, they're putting some inappropriate stuff, but I would expect nothing less. Jason. So what did you do? Also, I want to bring up something.
Yeah.
When I was driving, so I'm an Amazon driver a few days a week, and it's been passing time great. It keeps me from having to take long walks during the day and all that good stuff, or to be in my yard, it keeps me from the honey-do list. But something happened to me so incredible on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was delivering, so I have the radio on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm delivering. So I have the radio kind of on low, and I'm delivering. And they have the song on, Don't Bring Me Down. You know that one? Don't Bring Me Down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't Bring Me Down. Pumped up. I go around, grab my package. Right when they say, Bruce, guess what name was on the package?
No way.
Yes! It was the most incredible thing ever.
Crazy.
Don't Bring Me Down. I look at the package to see who I got to deliver it to. It says, at the same time, Bruce.
So dude, it's a great song too, by the way. Great.
I don't know if that's worthy of being like. It brought me to my knees. It was so great. And that makes me want to talk a little quarantine revelation moment about Amazon a little bit. I want to thank Amazon. I work for a DSP called On It, and they're great. But here's a little Amazon teaching for everybody. Listen, this is very important. I hope you're listening close. Don't leave your porch naked. And this is not a sexual thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we're delivering packages, we're looking for places to hide things. And some of you guys just don't get it. They're like, hey, I want you to put it around my back porch and shove it on the roof or whatever so you won't get it stolen. Well, you could do yourselves a big favor. And you could, get a ring. And that's funny because you get to see what we do and you get to see if they're stolen. But put a planter out there or put some sort of box or put some sort of unit out there that you can put the package in so that people don't know it's there. If you're at a house that has columns, they have these cement columns.
Yeah.
That's okay too because we usually hide them behind the columns. But don't, that Jason's like, don't grab your package in public.
Right.
I'm just telling you out there, I'm telling everybody, I'm screaming at everybody. Well, you have some time to do it. Don't leave your porch naked. Allow it, especially now, you're getting more deliveries than ever. Give us a place to hide your package. You know what? I hide my package, right? I'm not going to get into it. So give us a place to hide your package.
Yeah. So the funny thing is I have a surprising insight into this. Like the other day, it was really strange. I go walking out to my driveway and someone's list, like a 5-page list of stops, addresses, and I actually texted you and said, by the way,
Yeah.
do you know whose these might be? There was a processing number. And there was a whole list of addresses, and there's notes like where to place said package.
Yeah. And those are flex drivers. So those are personal drivers who,
Okay.
if you've run into this, if you're out in the streets and if you see somebody that looks like they don't know how to drive,
Yeah.
they're the flex drivers because they don't have the same devices that we do for the GPS. They have to find them by address, so it must be frustrating.
Okay, yeah. So I was just like, the strange thing about it was that I just saw this and I was like, I wonder if this is something that Troy has. But I mean, so you are not a flex driver. You work for a company that is a contractor that works with Amazon. So you're doing business to support Sam.
I'm big time.
You are.
But we have this device that basically it's a GPS that goes here. It's really slick. So there's people I see if you see people in their regular cars that don't look like they should be out driving and delivering, looking at lists, it's a flex driver. And I kind of feel bad for them because they're not given the same technology that we're given.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah. All right.
Dude, you know what else happened this week? That normally we would know is Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Dude, it happened on Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. So what did you do for Cinco de Mayo?
In
fact, I want to hear what people did as well. Chime in. What did you do for Cinco de Mayo?
My wife made enchiladas. We did a slow cooked chicken in a pot with sauce and everything like that. And she made enchiladas, and we made homemade black beans with epazote, and it was freaking fantastic. And I made margaritas, and they were awesome. And we made enough for a friend of ours who she's living alone, so we made an extra set of margaritas and her meal with enchiladas and stuff, and gave them to her the next day. It was awesome. But yeah, it turned out fantastic. Lovely dinner. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, good.
How was yours, man?
Well, that's interesting. You'd ask. I don't really remember mine. I think I had a good time. But I did take a little bit of video. Check it out. This is kind of what Amazon is this year, right here. When May 4th and Cinco de Mayo fall on a quarantine, it's Juan Solo.
Juan Solo.
So I want to share. I know I had a good time on Cinco de Mayo, but I want to share this with everybody else. I think pretty much I was Juan Solo. Check it out.
All right. Okay.
Hey, hon, it's Cinco de Mayo. Let's have a fiesta. Hon, tequila shots. Okay, hon. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Are you ready to fiesta? Delicious. All right, who wants a margarita? Making my famous margaritas. It's not only Cinco de Mayo, it's Taco Tuesday! Oh my God, shucks. Screw it. Hey, hon, I got a great idea. Let's do the Mexican hat dance! Time for tequila. Chips and salsa. Nothing more Cinco de Mayo than some chips and salsa. Margarita time! Woo! Hey, hon, I think I found a cool game. Here, it's called Margarita Pong. You can play all by yourself, so if you want to play, come on down. Mayo. What? Hey, honey, I'm gonna get wasted. Oh my gosh, a little help. Cheers. Hey, honey, the party's just getting started. Tequila! Margarita time! I love you so much, happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh, mi little pero Cinco de Mayo. Honey, it's time for the Mexican hat dance again. Tequila time. It's margarita time. Time for another margarita. Cinco de Mayo. I'm all better. I'm feeling good. Play Selena on Netflix. Hi. Selena's on Netflix. Come on down, let's watch Selena. Sing it aloud. Hey, honey, come do the shot with me.
Cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
Oh,
That's nice. That's nice. The crowd loves it, Troy.
yeah. So I just got a gist of what happened, and yeah, it wasn't. It was fun. It wasn't pleasant. My wife wanted no part of it.
I love that Nate said that your wife's the real VIP.
I think a few people chimed in and said she was the VIP of the wiener contest as well. So
yeah, she's your
yes,
love it.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome, man.
so that's how we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. But right now, it's time. I'm going to let you guys know it's kind of contest time, and we're very excited. So let me tell you why we're excited. Because this week we had a contest called Life Imitating Art.
Yes.
And we were going to give away a great prize, and I am so excited to let you know, Scotty, that we had 0 people that tuned in for the contest. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, but we remain hopeful.
we still have hope. Yes.
But despite having 0 people, we decided to do this one ourselves, and I want to show what we did, and I'm excited because I heard. So how was it, life imitating art? How was it for you and Caitlin?
Well, so the truth is I had it in my head. Okay, so we have a pitchfork in our shed. So I was like, oh my God, I got a pitchfork. Got to do American Gothic. And
like, who has a pitchfork? You
right,
do.
right.
Yeah.
We do. We actually, I don't know how we got it. So it ended up in our shed. So, yay.
So
American
here,
Gothic. My wife wanted me to do a Norman Rockwell painting and 2 or 5, and they always seem really complicated. And I'm like, damn it, I've got overalls. I got this thing. I want to do this. Where's this? I'm yelling. We're supposed to have fun.
So here, ladies and gentlemen, is American Gothic, done by Scott and Caitlin, and I think it looks so great. And it's in front of their shed they built, and
Yes.
it is absolutely beautiful. And if you were wondering how Scott looks with less hair, this is it. I can't even look at it. It's crazy.
It is awful. Yeah, I mean, the worst part is that we both look like garbage. We look so beat up. It's hilarious. It's perfect.
So I did one, and the one that stuck out to me, and because I'm a sick mofo, this one stuck out to me. I don't know why. It's Frida. It's an artist called Frida, And
she usually does these self portraits where it's like she's like this unibrow I really don't know her work that well, but
so this is called The Broken Column, and it's like, I don't know why I wanted to do it. I think because it's so disturbing and because it shows breasts, but I don't think any of you right now want to see what you're about to see. So I'm going to warn you, if you don't want to see me looking like this, turn away. Just turn away now. Ladies and gentlemen, life imitating art. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm going to go solo.
That is a piece of art. That is.
Look at the unibrow. I use the samurai wig that we have, and
that's awesome.
And then I have the taped nails, and then it's so cool because Ariella, my daughter Ariella, actually photoshopped. I had something else there, but she photoshopped the Eiffel Tower.
That's actually really incredible.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what the hell? How did you get the nails all over your body? I mean, I was thinking like maybe Jen had this private joy of either using a dart gun or hammer, like a little tack hammer and tacking into you just for the heck of it. I'm sure you drove it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I'm gonna get off that because that's got to be disturbing. That's the way it really should look.
Definitely disturbing, but you know what? You really embraced it. You really fully went and fully committed in that. That's beautiful, bro. Good job. Man.
And so did you guys. So congratulations. So we will have another contest at the end of the show, and we hope. I think we're gonna get someone on this one.
Ooh, yeah. I love that idea.
Yeah. So look at people are on there going, no, change the picture. God help us.
Never.
And that's actually a very good transition to our new segment.
Brand new segment.
Wait, I want to make sure that it's right here. Brand new segment, folks. You're not going to want to miss that. Here we go.
No, God, please, no!
Dude, that's fucked up.
No, God!
Oh, yes, brand new segment called That's
You're welcome.
Beeped Up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk about this because what we want to talk about didn't fit in our other segments, so we had to create a brand new segment to it. So Scotty, start out. What are we talking about on this?
Murder hornets. Murder freaking hornets, dude. I look, I don't know where to start. All I know is this has been discussed for a couple years now, but it seems like they're here. And they're in Washington State, maybe.
Yeah. So right? Murder hornets, and this is a real deal. I heard it on a sports station I listened to. So when murder hornets make it to a sports station,
right.
Well, A, there are no sports, and B, this is some serious shit. So, right. So here's what we know: murder hornets and coronavirus all started in Seattle and came from Asia.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought we would kind of see. I got a little CBS thing here I want to show. So I thought we'd kind of see a little CBS thing about, kind of, if people don't know about this, kind of about this murder hornet thing real quick. And I'm just going to show a little bit of it. So here we go.
And what experts say they're hunting.
It looks like something out of a horror film with a name to match. This giant insect, nicknamed the murder hornet, is making a new home here in the U.S.
It comes straight out of Hollywood in terms of what you think an evil alien might look like.
Biological sciences professor James Nye says the invasive hornet species, which originates in Asia, is especially troubling for honeybees. The hornets hunt for food in beehives and can wipe a hive out in just a few hours, decapitating the bees in the process. An infestation could be devastating for beekeepers. The giant hornets have...
All right, that's enough of that. That's just horrifying. So...
Dude, that's fucked up. I'm telling you right now, they're terrifying looking. And I look, I don't want to sidetrack this conversation, but we're not going to show it. But there's a video of one of these hornets attacking a mouse, and it is the most disturbing thing I've seen in a long time. And the fact is, this thing continually bites and stings this poor little creature to the point of death. And when it's done, it just flies the heck off. It's killing for the sake of killing. It's not doing it to eat. It's not doing it to survive. It's literally just got a penchant for wanting to be a killer. I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So, here's a couple fun little memes. Fear the corona's on the decline. Release the murder hornets.
Release the hornets. My God. They have freaking lasers on their freaking heads.
Freaking lasers on murder hornets. But you know what? You know what Austin Powers would have?
What would he have?
He would have, what are those called?
The praying mantis?
The praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
So we found out the praying mantis.
Yes.
Can kick ass on the murder hornet. So here's another one. Here's another one real quick. 2020 can't get any worse.
No.
Then May shows up. The murder hornet.
I love the fact that it's like a collection of every single murderer from any serial killer movie there is. It's just awesome.
Murder hornet is a serial killer. Okay, then the last one. We gotta think of the bees, and people are worried that the bee colonies are going to be in trouble. So here's what they're doing. There's bees preparing for the murder hornets. Here we go. Some Clorox, some TP, some hand sanitizer. So, you know what? They're gonna be in quarantine until the murder hornets disappear.
I hope so. I hope they make it.
So, Scotty, actually, we have also a friend of ours, and I want you to talk about this because you came up with the story that's totally messed up. They ordered something. Our friends, the Catlins, ordered something on Amazon.
Yeah. So I mentioned this a week or two ago that when this whole coronavirus pandemic really caught wind, but they basically became a problem, became a bigger thing than we thought. Gina went out, I think, and bought toilet paper from an online distributor of sorts. I'm not going to mention names, but it rhymes with Amazon. And they so she got this finally. It took a long time. She finally got her package. A couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and she posted a picture of it. And I'm sure you're going to share this photo, right? This is a picture of what she got in the mail. It's like 12. I don't know. It's like, what is that? 20 half-used rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, and that's the normal roll of toilet paper. And she was promised I guess 10 rolls of toilet paper.
10, whatever it is. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's awful.
God. I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, it's like they must, I can't wipe my ass with one of those things.
It's funny, but it's horrible at the same time. I'd be ticked off. There's some meat on the bone.
All right. So that's our new segment. If you got something that's messed up, or as Scotty would say,
dude, fucked up.
We want to hear it. Send it to Troy and Scotty.
Yes.
Show at gmail.com, and we will post this here. But now it's time for a little segment we like to call Binge Worthy. Here we go.
Yay.
All right.
Nice.
So binge worthy. So I'm going to start off with a little binge worthy. I've been saving for a couple weeks, and people, feel free, everybody, to let us know what your binge worthy show is. Chat it in or what have you. But probably one of my favorite binge worthy shows, and it's so sad because now I've got to wait because of the coronavirus. It's not going to come out till mid 2021, the next season. Better Call Saul.
Right. You've been mentioning this to me for weeks, actually,
Yeah.
and we've not started it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to like do it right away because Ozark, Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is a prequel to Breaking Bad that they never thought would make it past season 2. Yeah, now it's going to. I think it's going to dominate Breaking Bad just because Breaking Bad, to me, it just got a little too dark when you're talking about pregnant women making crack, all that good stuff. So Better Call Saul, you got to see it. It's about this guy. He's a lawyer, Jimmy McGill, and he's got like he's got an alter ego called Saul Goodman, and you just find this out why it's Saul Goodman, because it's his saying. It's like it's Saul Goodman.
Oh God!
Right? So that's where he got Saul Goodman.
Sure.
Oh, Saul Goodman. So it's this lawyer, and I love him because he figures a way to get things done, but he's a good guy. But he figures a way to get things done without following all the rules, which is I kind of appreciate. I kind of do that. I know that would probably drive you nuts.
It drives me absolutely crazy. It doesn't would. It does.
Yeah.
It does. It drives me crazy.
But it's like he gets shit done, and it gets good stuff done. It's like it's not like doing bad things. He's like getting stuff done, and he's not following the rules all the way, but he's making sure he does it. So, and that would drive you nuts. So, but that's how I kind of do things, right? I mean, I don't hurt anybody. Same thing with him. And then go ahead.
You can identify with him is what you're doing.
Oh.
Right? Do you see yourself in him all the time?
I love him. I absolutely love him. And then he's got this girlfriend who's by the book. So he's got this girlfriend turning into wife that's like you.
You have got a wife your wife is by the book. Come on now.
She's by the book. Okay.
Right.
So now, here's the interesting part. She is slowly turning into him.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Jen, please don't. Jen,
yes.
Don't do it, girl.
Yeah. She's slowly figuring out that her way doesn't work as well as his way. And they're mixed up with the cartel, and I mean, the way that it ended the last season 5, is absolutely incredible. So if you haven't seen it, start Better Call Saul season 1. Just start with it; you'll fall in love with it, and it's one of my absolute favorite shows.
Nice.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we kind of went back to an oldie but a goodie. Actually, it's like about 5 years old, but we started watching. True Detective, but we watched the first season, right? And the first season's incredibly cool. It's weird, and I mean, you got Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, which basically every time that guy opens his mouth is basically the greatest monologue ever written. It's like Emmy, just throw Emmys in his lap, please. But
yeah, that first True Detective, I don't believe will ever be matched.
No, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
It hasn't. But season 2, we watched and we saw that, and God, it was. Everybody said it was the least favorite of the 3 seasons so far, and yeah, it wasn't great. A lot of good actors, weird storylines that converge forcefully, and it was like, meh. But the whole point of it really was that my wife and I were deciding we saw that we wanted to see that was Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Hala.
We want to see this guy. Because he's what? He's got 2 Academy Awards.
Yeah.
And the guy's fantastic, and we wanted to see the show, and it's good, man. It's slow, it's dark, it's heavy. Don't watch these shows. We watched probably we burned through the second season pretty quickly, and we're taking our time with the third season because it just puts you in a dark place, man. Just as dark as my camera right now. It is.
Maybe that's why your camera's so dark, because your binge work. It's like your soul.
Yeah, it's too dark, but I honestly looked at her the other day and I said, honey, can we just watch something mindless and stupid and just go and binge watch that, please? Because this is, heavy stuff. But, it's still really well done. The third season is actually really well done. It happens over 3 different timelines.
Oh,
good.
Look at it. So we want to say hi, by the way, real quick to the Burns. The Burns are watching us. We got Heather and Ed.
Hey, And Jennifer Davis is here. What's up, Jen?
And Jen Davis. But Heather and Ed and the fam, I think Bob just had a birthday.
He did.
Yeah, so we want to wish happy birthday to Bob. I think he's like, he's like 116, and he's like the most manliest man I've ever met, and he is the most amazing dude. I mean, we just love Bob, and I think he'll live to be 200 personally.
He will actually, and in fact, hopefully they were passing around the yucca. Do you remember yucca, Trevor?
The baby.
My God. So
the baby.
Folks who do not know what yucca is, so Troy and I
don't do it.
Come on now. It is vodka and lemons and sugar on ice, shaken in a big gigantic jar with a cheesecloth, and you just rotate the jar and you pass it around and sip from the jar of yucca. And I can't believe I've survived those parties.
Yeah, bad things happen, and it's usually when that thing's passed around with the Ken's party. It's usually about 3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
two or 3 a.m, and
sure.
It's by that time nothing good happens. So
the last one I went to, I woke up outside the freaking tent. I don't know how. I don't know why I was sleeping outside the tent, but I was outside.
Did you have your pants? Did you have your pants on?
They were on. Thank God.
Thank God.
But we love you guys. Love you guys.
Love you guys. I want to do a shout out to Moneyball. Kathy Stokes is on. You remember Kathy Stokes? Gosh, I mean, we could go all day with telling people how much we love you guys, but Anyway, Kathy Stokes. We wouldn't have seen her this year anyway.
No,
but we miss you guys, Kathy and Terry. Love you guys. Let's go to a little thing we like to call passing time. I mean, people in this times, they're finding fun ways. To just pass the time.
Sure.
All right. So speaking of Cinco de Mayo and passing time, we found this fun video, and I'm going to go search through it real quick. This is super fun. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna eliminate you, my man. No. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it solo. Yeah. So we found this fun video of this couple, Kate Oakley. They strap, and I'm only doing this because it's about Cinco de Mayo. They strap Corona cans to a garage and it's brilliant. And let's see what happens. Here we go. Check it out.
Is it on?
It's on. Okay.
All right, we're on.
Garage door assisted Corona.
Chugging challenge.
All right.
All right, hang on.
Assume the position. Get ready.
It's so bad.
Check it out. Check it out.
Shit.
Oh, shit. These guys are...
The best part about it, they're making seriously.
Okay,
I want to
wait,
party
wait,
at those guys'
wait.
house. They probably.
I don't think we
own
missed a
big-ass
drop.
yacht and-
Jacob Barb.
I mean, look
Pretty
at
sure
that
we
guy's.
got.
Oh my god! So the best part about that is they're each they're like 70. They're still enjoying life. I love that.
Yeah. Seriously, that guy could outdrink us both.
Oh my gosh! And they're just waiting for the garage to open. And I mean, I'm looking at my garage. I'm in my garage, and I think I could do it. And I might actually try to do that because I'm the idiot that does videos.
Well, you know what? I think it's definitely plausible.
So, what have you been doing? What have you been doing in past time?
So the truth is that what we talked about last week. I've been really tapping into more of a creative energy that I have recently, which is kind of cool. I actually composed, arranged, and recorded the intro song for the waiting music in that video that we did at the beginning of the show before the show started, which is great fun. And I'm having I'm actually really embracing that positive sort of creative spirit, which is cool. And last week I told you that we have the video. I made a video for Kelly Hassman, Rude. Her son Harrison turned 4, and I made a video for her, but we didn't share that video because we didn't have time.
Okay.
So I'm going to share with you the video, and it's actually only about it's only actually what? It's quick. It's just a minute and 40 seconds, but it's a cute little birthday song that I did for Harrison, and I wrote it, customized it a little bit because he had things he liked. So here you go. All right, this song goes out to Harrison. I hope you like it. Hey, 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 hey. Today is your birthday. Everybody sing. Hey, 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 hey. Harrison, today is your birthday. Uh-huh. Your mom and dad, Daisy, Chachi, too. They're gonna sing happy birthday to you 'cause it's your birthday. All day. Eat some mac and cheese, cake and ice cream too. All the stuff your mom says is bad for you 'cause it's your birthday. Hey, Spider-Man would say it's okay. Yeah. And when you're sleepy later on tonight, and it's almost time to turn out the light, just give your mom and dad a great big hug until they say, all right. Not so tight. And thank them for such an amazing birthday. Yeah. Harrison, today is your birthday. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Harrison. Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that was so amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty damn cool. So yeah,
I love that. Well, you've been getting, and I just want to do a real quick shout out. Moneyball out there is. We want to do a little shout out to his mom. I'm pretty sure Moneyball's mom. And we're going to do a little mom thing a little later, but I didn't know this, but I think Moneyball's mom, I think she passed on, and we just want to do a little shout out and say, Moneyball, we feel for you. We're praying for you. We love you. And he's one of the students over at Ellis Burnett Center, which I'm very close with, is Brian. And hey, we will get you on the show. I'm going to reach out to you. We'll get you on the show because actually he's a kick in the pants. He's a lot of fun. So
you should definitely do like an interview segment. I think you can I reach out to him. Maybe record a Zoom or something.
Yeah, I'm going to record a Zoom with Moneyball, and we're going to have some fun because people need to know who this guy is. This guy he's pretty damn cool. And our prayers, they're going out to you for your mom, especially close to Mom's Day. But that being said, what I've noticed from you've been doing a lot of creative things.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
In fact, that whole front thing, and I didn't even know this. This was a surprise to me. That whole front thing, the music going into our show today. Tell them about that.
Oh yeah. So
I thought he got some uncopyrighted music and put it in there, but it turns out.
No. I thought to myself, well, why do we need to pay for licensing for something when I could just write something really cheesy and ridiculous and put it into a video? So why not? And it just happened. I actually watched the video briefly that said, "Hey, there's only 6 chords you need to learn how to play jazz." And it was this guy was a real a-hole. And in fact, I only played 4 of them, but it doesn't matter. It turned out great. So I'm happy with it. I spent 2 days of my life and hunkered down, and I haven't seen my wife, and
she's like, find a job.
She's like, what are you doing in there? Seriously.
And then she brings you food.
she absolutely loves me and encourages that I'm being creative. She actually has said, and this is the truth, that she wants that when this is all over, that I'm not filled with a regret of not doing something I've always said I wish I had time to do.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of what's going on now, is even though I can apply myself to try and find a job, which I am, but I can also find the time to be creative and do these things. This show is an outlet for that. It's turned a spark, or it's kind of lit a spark within me, which is great. And it's and I'm inspired by other people that are working like my friend Glenn, who's doing shows, who's got a show tomorrow night. It's like, like your family, like Emily and even Nate, man. These guys are creative. They're doing creative, fun things. They're doing this stuff and sharing it with the world, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love it.
Yeah, no, and I actually have a talking about Nate. I got a pretty talented family, so I just wanted to, I'm going to pimp him out for a sec. So Nate here is right here. He's this guy, and he is very talented. He's actually been on. He was in New York. He's a triple threat guy. Dancing and acting, and he's actually been even in the Fifth Ave. So, but to pass time, they've been doing something called Ham and Jam. Yeah, so I would say, if you guys go to Ham and Jam right here, twitch.tv/ham_and_jam, and check them out. It's pretty fun to watch. They just do jam sessions for an hour every Tuesday at 7:30. And look at, oh my God, I didn't even see Nate's mustache. It's horrible.
What?
Look at that. Look at that thing. It's
is that really there?
It's beautiful, but horrible. But I mean, he's just a great dude, and I love him to death. He's my nephew. What's up, Uncle T? So I just want to say, go to Ham and Jam.
Yeah.
And
another thing you want to say too, Troy, is that we've done a bunch of videos for people for conferences and stuff. We've done some sort of goofy bits, and Nate has been a huge help with those. He does video capture work, and he taps into our inner actor in a really great way. He's really, really good at motivating us to try things, and it's really funny. So we've done really embarrassing, horrible, ridiculous stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, Troy. Maybe we should share that stuff on the ESNW page. I'm just saying.
We should share the stuff that we've done that he's helped produce.
Yeah, and we'll blame Nate.
Yeah, if you don't like it, it's Nate's fault. But yeah, I mean, go check out Ham and Jam. Just a great dude. You're gonna love him. A friend of mine, actually, and I want to bring this up real quick. A friend of mine, right here, Joanna Monger. She was actually a friend. She's not only a friend of mine, but she was our wedding photographer. She's actually pivoting, and I want you guys, if you guys please send this to TroyandScottyShow@gmail.com if you're pivoting, and if you want us to tell people what you're doing, we will do it. This is very important to me. Please email us, and we will let people know what you're doing. She went from photography of weddings to helping people, teaching people how to grow their own food and be sustainable. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, really, really cool. So let's check out the website right here. Let's see what they got to say right here.
So my wife is actually, this is a thing. She's like, we've got planter boxes now behind the house. We have basically one full set of planter boxes is all lettuce and then some corn, but we have a whole new one we're going to put in this weekend. And it is wonderful, man, that you can actually go back and grab food from your own garden and be able to create meals at home. It's lovely. It's
been so cool. We've actually, Ariel's been growing. We've got a little garden on our deck. We've been eating our own spinach. It's spinach is the best. If you want something to grow quick, grow spinach.
All right.
Yeah. So there we go. So go Victory Gardens of the Pacific Northwest. Go support our awesome wedding photographer, and she's a wonderful person. And yeah, there we go. So
did she take those pictures herself? Because they're pretty great.
Yeah. Well, I would have to say that she probably did.
bet.
Yeah, and then now it's time to go social. So you know what? I think we should go social right now. Let's get into some fun thing. We're kind of getting to the tail end of our show, and
do it.
I'm just finding it out right now. Here we go. All right, going social, folks. We got a few fun. Speaking of art, we got a few fun things that we're gonna put up there. Speaking of art, we have got this one of Jesus right here.
This is my personal favorite. I think this is fantastic.
So, if you could,
The Last Supper's been canceled. You guys will all eat together, but you have to stay home.
it's so good. Everybody's in Zoom boxes up there, right?
Awesome. Where's Judas? Where's Judas?
Yeah. So everybody's in Zoom boxes. We're in quarantine. Oh, I absolutely love that one. All right, here we go. And again, talking about art, we have another fun art one. This is funny.
I'm seriously how does he wear a mask, right? It's got to be a full head wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Van Gogh is like with a mask, with obviously what he thinks about it.
He's all.
Yeah. He's like, that's messed up, man. All right, here we go. Another one. Hey, Scotty, you know what I heard? The devil had to cancel his trip to Georgia. That's. So,
I don't want to go down there. I'll be honest with you. No offense to people that live down in Georgia, but oh my god.
yeah, devil cancels his trip due to the coronavirus. So, sorry, devil.
Sorry, buddy.
Another one that makes perfect sense to us is this bad boy right here. It's an easy way to keep track of what day it is, and they're utilizing a bottle of booze. It's true. If this wasn't on Friday night, I wouldn't even know what day it is.
Okay, hey, so this is it. All right, truth. You got to give me the truth. Have you consumed past one day on a bottle before?
Oh yeah.
During this quarantine, like if you set yourself in line, I'm not saying you have, but maybe you've said, I'm only going to drink this much. And have you broken that barrier?
Oh yeah. I would need like 3 bottles for the week, like 3 bottles of my vodka for the mules for the week. I just got to be honest. It's a true story.
That's scary. Cause I did that with the other day. I decided I would drink a little brown liquor, some rye whiskey.
The brown stuff.
Oh no. It was, I didn't realize with the ice cubes. I thought I was drinking smaller amounts because there was. Yeah, that is a lie. We went by too quick, and I regretted it. Yeah, I don't do that very often, man. I can't. But I've been drinking light beer at regular intervals, which is probably a bad thing.
No, but it's better than straight vodka. Yeah. So you're doing good.
It's like half a loaf of bread versus drinking 3 loaves of bread. Perfect.
Yeah. We have a fun thing right now that we want to get to real quick. We found a quarantine hero that
yes,
that is pretty amazing. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for real quarantine heroes.
Here you go.
Troy and Scotty present Real Quarantine Heroes. Real Quarantine Heroes.
Today we salute you, Lucky Devil Lounge in Portland, Oregon.
Let's show a little love to our neighbor.
All right, so I have to preface this. This is sort of crazy. I want to thank Heather. She posted an article about this. Basically, what's going on is that there's a strip club in Portland that has started 2 businesses. And One of the businesses is where you can drive through. It's a drive-through strip club where you can order food, pay $30, go into a tent, and sit through 2 songs, and then it's $30 for the first person that's driving, and then $10 for each individual passenger. But at any rate, you sit for 2 songs, you come out, you get your food, and you drive off. It's awesome. The second one is, and it's called. I think it's called Food to Go. And then the second one is actually this thing is called Boober. and Boober is when you order food from their restaurant delivered to your home, and 2 dancers show up and deliver it. Which is, I don't know. It's a $30 charge plus the food charge, and it's crazy. And you're paying for 2 dancers plus the driver, who is also a bodyguard. So,
well, that to me is a real.
Keep your hands to yourself, brother.
It's a real quarantine hero. Thank you, Lucky Devil Lounge.
It's true. Let's look at. I got this for you.
This week's Real Quarantine Heroes.
It's contest time. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Gosh. It's contest time. So we're a couple minutes to our show, and we remain positive that someday, to this email that you see below, you are going to do what we say.
Oh no, we're not say we're request that they're going to feel inspired so much they're going to want to participate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit.
Okay.
So Scotty, check it out. I'm gonna give away this.
Okay. Ooh, nice. There's a little hair on that bone.
A little meat on that bone. I'm gonna leave it there. But in this, check it out. The Kraken. So it won't necessarily be the Kraken. It could be anything, but it's going to be this with a secret bottle of booze to the winner of this week's contest. And this week's contest, where you email, it's right below here. Look, it's right like below me. Look at that. TroyScottyShow@gmail.com.
It couldn't get any easier.
And I'm even making it so easy. It's incredible. I want to see pictures of you and your pet. Right?
Wow.
That's it.
Lofty goal.
Yeah, of you and your pet. And I don't know how I'm going to judge it by, whether it's the cutest or the most disturbing.
No. Disturbing is out.
Yeah, I don't want to see any peanut butter involved.
No. Dude,
that's fucked up.
And if there is peanut butter involved, you will be in that segment.
It's over. No.
I want to see a picture of you and your pet, because pets are getting a lot of love during the quarantine. And all you got to do is send a picture of you and your pet, and we're going to choose, Scotty and I together are going to choose the one that we like best. We don't know what we like until we see it. So we remain positive. We haven't had one contest person yet.
But we should definitely preface this by saying, get your entries in by Wednesday at 7 p.m. so we can review them, because we need time.
Yeah,
we make it so many pictures of people with their pets that we'll be overwhelmed. We don't want to miss out on the best pictures. Right?
So do it now. You could be the first. You would actually be the first winner. Of our contest.
Yeah. If you're the only person that sends us something, you win.
Right. We've been waiting for one person to send us, so we could say, out of thousands of people participating, you won. But it hasn't happened yet.
Perfect. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But on closing, we're going to be closing here, and I think we would have to talk about our moms. What do you think?
So Sunday is Mother's Day. Absolutely.
Okay, and I'm going to put you. Look at you there.
Is that my?
That's you with Reg and your beautiful mom right there. So
nice.
Yeah, Thank Sunday is Mother's Day, and during the quarantine, it may be tough. So What do you plan on doing for your mom?
For my mother, giving her a phone call, saying, "Hey, how's it going?" Chatting with her, probably my dad as well. That'll be good. For my wife, I have ordered. I actually went out and I bought a flank steak, and my mom has this incredible marinated flank steak recipe.
Yeah.
By the way, I forwarded it to you, Troy. So I'm going to. Saturday is the day to prepare the sauce for it, the marinade, and then I have to let the meat prepare for like basically overnight. And then I will barbecue it on Sunday, and we're going to have that with our dinner and kind of celebrate my wife being an incredible mother, and and chat with my mom a little bit as well. And that's what I've got planned. How about you?
Yeah. Reg and your mom, they've actually been a part of our shows for a long time.
Yeah.
And they've been just a big support. So I just want to do a little shout out. I hope Don's watching because you got incredible parents, and
Thanks, man.
I don't know. So I just want to say thanks, Branstons. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for all your support with us throughout the years.
Yeah, Don and Reg.
And we love you, and we love you. So, all right, it's time for me to show my mom. Here we go.
Oh,
yeah, and she's pretty damn sexy. So
there she is.
Oh, yes.
Don't let her pinch your arms, man.
Yeah. So if you wonder where I got my personality from, it's this lady right here. It's my mom. This is Sherry. This is her husband, Warren. This guy, Warren, by the way, that's my papa. He is an amazing man. I just love him to death. And he's just such a soft spot. He's something that's perfect for my mom. There's no one else that could put up with my mom. I love you, Mom, but there's no one else that could put up with my mom.
It has been far too long since I've seen them. I mean, you probably have, but I haven't seen them in a while, and it would be good to see them again. I don't know if they're going to be in town over the summer and when all this stuff lifts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all. But I love you, Mom. Warren, I love you. You're just amazing. And we do it's funny because we set expectations low. So my brother Mike and I, so if you ask, like, what do you do for Mother's Day? It's like, because my mom is on the road. She lives in an RV. Like we never know where the hell she is for Mother's Day. So the whole thing with me and my brother Mike is whoever calls Mom first that year is her favorite son. And I think I got a pretty good record at being her favorite son because I get a jump on it. I get a little jump on it.
I bet she's just telling you that too.
So
like Mike called me 6 hours ago. Okay, Troy.
Yeah,
right. You're my favorite son.
And that's funny because Mike does wake up early, which is true. So if he wanted to get in before me, he could. Yeah, but he does. He's a business guy. He's a businessman. He's like thinking about closing deals and stuff.
You got to give me your number. You got to give me your mom's number. I'll give her a call and beat you guys.
And you know what? You know what I was thinking about?
What?
My mom.
Oh,
that's nice. Right. That's right. So anyway, I love you, Mom. Go treat your moms nice.
Absolutely.
Right. And if you have any information, right, go subscribe. So here's the cool thing. Go subscribe here if you can, because we need to get our YouTube and our Twitch channels to over 100 people so we can hit the levels and get the bonuses and all that good stuff. But
I like bonuses.
Yeah, but the best thing is email us with your ideas. Mm-hmm. Email us with your content. We're waiting for the first contest email. We'd love that. Just you and your pet. And what else, Scott?
What?
Email. What else? Why would they email us?
Just because they want to say hi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's cheers.
The truth is that we want you to participate. We want you to be a part of the show.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And we love you. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know why the hell you'd want to tune into us and hear what the hell we want to say, but we're doing this mostly for ourselves anyway, right?
We're pretty much audience of one. We're good.
Yeah, everybody, raise your glass
To moms.
To moms. Treat your moms well this weekend. Take care of them. Do whatever you can. And send them something via Amazon. I'll deliver it. And cheers. And
Cheers,
we
you guys.
are out. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna play Scotty's Cheesy Out.
Are you doing that one?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. See ya.
You guys. Cheers.